westernized countries, you're the last of the lean one, gents. Congrats. Congrats. Congratulations. If you made it this far and you're still lean, you're soon to be in the next 4 years, if you maintain leanness, or if you get on this lean train over the next 4 years, you made it. You made it to becoming one of the last lean ones.
The Bureau of Labor Statistics tracks something called NEAT, not in education, employment, or training. The number of American men aged 25 to 34 who fall into that category just hit a record high, around 4.2 million and climbing. He hasn't left this bedroom since he was 27. In Japan, they have a word for him, Hikikomori. In America, we have 4 million of him. We just don't have a word yet in the 2010s to describe this exact situation, the 80-50 problem. An 80-year-old parent supporting a 50-year-old child who hasn't worked since they were 22, 90. Among men under 30 without a college degree, more than 60% are unpartnered. Nearly 40% report having no close friends. These are exactly the same numbers Japan had in the late 1990s, 2 million and climbing. Young male labor force participation is at the lowest level since the data began. This wasn't a fringe phenomenon. This was an entire generation of Japanese men who looked at the deal life was offering them, decided the deal wasn't worth it, and quietly walked off the board.
Now, I know it was very jumbled and mixed up, but the concept, the principle was Hikikomori. And we have 4.2 million Hikikomoris, and that's the unofficial count. We have a lot more. Just grown men not being grown men not taking action, not being on the cutting edge, not standing up for themselves. Number one, definitely not being lean, right? But we got grown men out here just dropping the ball. And as you saw there, it was they claim it as like you're looking at the contract and you're just stepping away, right? They claim it as like some like kind of passive thing. No, that's a direct choice. You're choosing to opt out, right? And it's a direct choice into loserdom. And there's going to be a lot of loser guys out here, gents. We just got to know that. We see the population. Winners do matter and losers do matter. Like there's a clean distinction. And USA is heading down that road. Like, we got some stats here on the screen to show you guys the demographic change. If you want to pause it, take a read. But essentially, we're on the same path of the countries before, westernized countries. You're the last of the lean one, gents. Congrats. Congrats. Congratulations. If you made it this far and you're still lean, you're soon to be in the next 4 years, if you maintain leanness, or if you get on this lean train over the next 4 years, you made it. You made it to becoming one of the last lean ones. Because there's going to be a demographic shift where there's not going to be a lot of young people anymore to even be lean. It's just going to be a bunch of seniors with usually less muscle tone, flaccid, not as strong. Pause. And so welcome to the club, gents. We're the last lean ones. Welcome to the club. This dedication, this determination, this bravery. I think it's ambitious to try in a time when people are giving up. I feel like everyone's giving up, right? It's ambitious to try. It's ambitious to actually own up, right? And not have copes. A lot of times, extreme ownership is seen as toxic, right? And we don't want to have copes. We want to actually own our faults, own our, circumstances that might make our life hard, but we have to own that hardness, pause, and get through it. We have to get through it, gents. Just want you guys to stay lean, keep doing your dips, keep doing your push-ups, keep doing your sit-ups, get your pecs right, get your delts right. Sometimes go to the gym if you can. If not, just try to start doing some front lever, some flag pulls. That'll get your other compound exercises in too. But just stick to the basics, fundamentals, gents. Don't get so down on yourself to where you want to just become a Hikikomori and just stay in your room. And if you're gonna stay in your room as a Hikikomori, you need to come out the room doing 2,000 push-ups a day. Brody was in his room for how long? A decade? Yo, if that's like being in a cell, right? But it's not though, because it's not. I can't correlate that. Because you in a room, it's a self-made prison, but it's not prison. Because you in your own spot, you in a crib. I mean, it's dirty though. But if you in a crib for a decade plus, you need to be doing 1,000 reps of everything every day, so that when you step out, you're qualified. Yo, they be going in there and then be going for 1,000 days, gents. A lot of good men out there in Japan. Japan's still rolling. The old heads are in charge, but there's some young steamers too. But the potential was lost, and so we want to stay lean and maintain the kinetic and action and the power that comes from that potential we have. All you are when you're not lean is a bunch of potential. You're a giant blob of potential, right? And that potential can either expand more, or you can switch it up and become lean and transmute that potential into action and power. Gents, also, another thing with this Hikikomori and just becoming an older man and not getting your stuff together, you got to like 40. It's not over after that, but the inertia, if you're not on the game by 20, the inertia is going to take at 40 is going to take a very different personality, mindset, and paradigm. So it's not over in the sense of it can't be done. But if you're not on it by 40, yeah, brother, it's about to be over, because you probably have a lot of inertia towards sedentary lifestyle. Hard things might be not in your lane of thinking, right? You might not have a paradigm set up to challenge yourself and get out the comfort zone. So I just want to say, gents, stay focused. If for my young cats under 40, y'all still got it. Let's go ahead and grind, get this money on. Let's stay healthy. Let's stay blessed. And we got to stay consistent. Consistency is what matters. Consistent and persistent on the goal we wish to achieve, right? And we got to stay, if you believe, prayed up and blessed up, you got to stay in a zone, a positive mind state, a consistent and positive mind state. I want y'all to know that it's real simple to get into a habit, right, of not taking care of yourself or taking care of yourself. But I want you gents to get into a habit of being consistent and staying on that right path. Man, get this money on, stay blessed, stay healthy, love y'all to life, never death. You heard me. Peace.